The videos on the rocket stoves have gone absolutely viral on YouTube and social media. By viral, I'm talking 30,000 views in the last 4 days. I'm very happy that what I'm doing is of interest to so many people. Now, the logical progression of this cute little flat bed rocket stove with lots of cooking area was to get an oven underneath. So there we go, there's the oven. I made that yesterday, it took me about 6 hours. I'll be painting it probably tomorrow. It's raining today and this paint doesn't like moisture, so I'll get on with that as soon as I can. In the meantime, here's the video of how we built it. Okay, I'm back from the sheet metal shop. I've got all of the components here and shortly I'm going to be welding them together. I'll be tacking things lightly in the corners and making sure that the whole thing is absolutely square before it gets fully welded, because we've got to ensure a nice hot air tight door. Right, now that we've got things squared up, it's important that I bolt these things down or put some weights on them so that they don't move while they're being welded. I'm trying to emulate the old cast iron door look. So I've put a fairly soft fold into here, and I'm going to get slivers of the pieces that I cut out earlier, and I'm going to be welding these into these corners and grinding that round to give the impression that it's a cast door rather than a folded sheet metal door. I'm a bit worried that it's going to warp because a lot of welding in the corners creates a lot of heat, and that's going to make the thing pull. So I'm going outside to find a big chunk of laminated wood, which is the end of a beam that I made, and I'm going to clamp this down to the big block of laminated wood. I'll select the sliver that fits into this gap the best before I weld it. I found that because it's unsupported, it does have a slight twist in it. So I've just trued it up by checking the diagonals and welded this diagonal brace across here with just a small tack so that I can take it out later after I've put the pieces down the side here. Okay, I've put in about 6 hours into this oven, most of it seems to have been chatting with my mate who has a sheet metal shop, helping him move sheets of steel because he works by himself, and the rest of the time seemed to have been grinding off the welds and making it look pretty. But I'm happy with that. It's got that kind of classic cast iron look on the door, which I've got another idea that might just dress it up in the future, and I can easily unbolt the door and do the modifications to the door to make it look a little more authentic down the track. But for now, I'm happy with this oven. I've got to make an oven tray to go on here, and I do need to also make some little tracks to go along the bottom and the top, in which ceramic tiles can be slid into to provide heat retention. They'll be on the back and the sides, and possibly also the bottom, or I may just lay tiles inside the bottom yet to hold the heat in. But it's basically finished. I'm happy with it. The stove will sit on top of it. In fact, I'll go and grab that now and put it on, and we'll just have a little look, see what it looks like. Hang on. Right, does that look like a thing? I think it looks like a thing. I'm very happy with this. We've all seen how well the top half works. I'm going to have to get a coat of high temperature black on this thing, and we'll take it outside and we'll see what the pizza ninja thinks of it. Okay, there you go. This is the Nova, the new kind of flat rocket stove, complete with an oven. I could have insulated the bottom of the top part of the stove, which would hold the heat in, but I thought I'd leave it uninsulated and use that heat to power a pizza oven. Can't wait to get this thing fired up, but I'm going to have to get some paint on it first, otherwise it will rust. That's about 6 hours work, I believe. I'm lucky, I've got friends who've got all the gear, and I've got enough clues to know how to use it without losing fingers. So there we go. So thanks for hanging out with me for the last 15 minutes while I show you how I made this thing. If this is the kind of thing you'd like to keep an eye on and see more of in the future, why not subscribe to the channel? The button's down in the bottom right hand corner. Give the video a like, it all helps. And watch out for more notifications from Tiny House and Offgrid Resources.